Hi, I'm Ellen Munschauer, reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News, csbsju's weekly news show, filling you in with what's going on around campus. To start us off today, we are going to head over to Maddie Liapis.
Hi, I'm Maddie Liapis, reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Today we have Ashley with us to talk a little bit about diversity and inclusion in sports. Can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Yeah, Nevin Caple is going to be hosting it next Tuesday in Gretzky 204, and it's at 7:30 to 9, and she was going to be talking about how the LGBT people within sports need to be more included, and how our sports teams are more diverse, so everyone else is included with it.
Cool. Can we talk a little about why it'd be important for students to come to this event?
It would be a good way to learn the new diversity within sports, in the locker room, in the field, on the court, and also just to be able to how to interact with them and be able to talk with them.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming with us today, Ashley. This was Maddie Liapis for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for sharing the importance of the event with us. And now let's go to Haley Myron as she shares the details of next year's Johnnie-Tommie Football Game.
Thanks, Ellen. This is Haley Myron reporting for JBCN with this week's Sports Roundup. As most of you have probably heard, it's officially happening. The 2017 St. John's vs. St. Thomas regular season football matchup will be played at Target Field. In a press conference officially announcing the change of venues held on Monday, October 17th on home plate at Target Field, both SJU coach Gary Fasching and St. Thomas coach Glenn Caruso couldn't contain their excitement. This will be the first football game to be played at the Twins' home park. The 2015 Tommy Johnnie game set a then NCAA Division III record with 17,327 fans packed in this very stadium behind me, and received coverage from SportsCenter on the road. Having the game at Target Field next year is sure to bring even more traction to our long-standing rivalry. Next season's game is scheduled for September 23rd. The gates will open at 11 a.m. and the game will start at 1 p.m. This isn't the kind of showcase you expect to see offered for Division III level teams. The Twins stated that there could be future events to come, but not until 2019, so this is something you don't want to miss. General seating tickets will cost between $15 to $35. Student section seating will cost $10 and will be made available to purchase during the summer. Fans can purchase tickets by visiting twinsbaseball.com/football, calling 612-33-TWINS or 800-33-TWINS, or visiting the Target Field ticket office or Twins Pro Shop locations in Apple Valley, Minnetonka, and Huntsville. Be on the lookout this summer for tickets, and congrats to our Johnnie football team for this opportunity of a lifetime. That's all for this week's Sports Roundup. I'm Haley Myron with Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Back to you, Ellen.
Thanks, Haley. And now we move to our reoccurring segment, 5 Things. 1. Proposals for the Gender Summit are due next Monday, November 1st. The 3rd Annual Gender Summit will be held from 6 to 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday, November 30th at the Gretzky Center. The summit, which is free and open to the public, will showcase research from CSB and SJU students, faculty, and staff on gender-related issues and other related fields. The purpose of the Gender Summit is to provide a forum for students and staff to present their research on a wide variety of gender issues, as well as engage the CSB-SJU community in a conversation about other gender-related topics. 2. If you have questions about nonprofit organizations in Minnesota, attend the presentation of An Overview of Nonprofits in Minnesota on Wednesday, October 26th at 7 p.m. in Gretzky 204A. This presentation will be led by Emily Steinmetz, the Central Minnesota Coordinator of Nonprofits. 3. Attend the Career Expo on November 2nd. Learn about major and career possibilities, network with alums, and learn how to present yourself to professionals. Events span from 9:30 to 5 p.m. in Gretzky. 4. Register for Young Adult Day held in Alum Hall, Saturday, October 29th from 12:30 to 7 p.m., held by the St. Cloud's Diocese. Sponsored by Campus Ministry, the goal is to reach out to young adults who are out of high school, age 18 to 27, and to bring them together for a day of fun, fellowship, prayer, and faith sharing. The cost for CSB and SJU students is only $8. 5. Participate in Halloween in the Halls on Sunday, October 30th. This event is for children and families in St. Joseph and the surrounding communities. There is a Halloween carnival in Gretzky, horse-drawn trolley rides, and trick-or-treating in the first-year residence halls. Students can sign up to volunteer to help with carnival games, lead trick-or-treaters through the halls, take photos at photo booths, and more. All are welcome. Before we wrap up this week's show, Zach is going to share an update on the presidential election with this week's election breakdown.
Thank you, Ellen, and welcome to the Election Breakdown, brought to you by the Eugene J. McCarthy Center for Public Policy and Civic Engagement. In election news, last Wednesday, the final presidential debate took place. The two major party candidates took the stage for the final time with moderator Chris Wallace. Hillary Clinton used the final opportunity to continue to attack Trump for the recent tape and the $1 million loan from his father. She also attacked what she called his divisive nature. Donald Trump continued to attack Hillary Clinton for her previous stances on the Trans-Pacific Partnership, her stances on abortion, and her record as both a senator and Secretary of State. The biggest takeaway of the night was when moderator Chris Wallace asked the candidates if they would accept the results of the election. Donald Trump refused to say he would necessarily accept the results. Recent polling data shows Hillary Clinton between 88% to 92% chance of winning the election. In other political news, GOP Senator and former presidential candidate Marco Rubio warned fellow GOPers who wanted to capitalize on the WikiLeaks documents. He reiterated that the intelligence agencies have stated that these leaks are from foreign governments trying to influence our electoral process, and that he would not indulge in. In campus news, last Tuesday, the McCarthy Center hosted its 10th annual Eugene J. McCarthy Lecture with Dr. Beverly Daniel Tatum. Dr. Tatum was interviewed by CSB President Mary Hinton. They discussed the psychology of racism, the development of racial identity, and discussed what we can do to promote inclusivity on our campuses. Dr. Tatum encouraged everyone not to be complacent about racism, even in its smallest forms, and warned that if we ignore the implications of racial identity and race relations, these vital conversations would fall to the wayside. It was great to see so many students and community members in attendance for the lecture. We sincerely hope that the enthusiasm showcased by the student body carries over to Election Day as Bennies and Johnnies head to the polls. My name is Zach Eichten. Check back next week for your political news update with Johnnie Bennie Campus News' Election Breakdown. Back to you, Ellen.
Thanks, Zach. It should be an interesting final couple of weeks before the Election Day in November. That wraps up this week's episode. I'm Ellen Munchauer reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Enjoy the rest of your week and make sure to tune in next time.